profiter de votre visite, monsieur. Get back, citizen!
Je vais rentrer.
Son of a... That's not good.
Back with you git.
Got you!
Revolutionary.
Where was that?
And yet here you are. Corn in a hive, like rats.
Garde! En valeur!
Because you are greedy. You are grateful for the freedom.
Shit!
Justice must be done. Justice, prompt, severe, and inflexible. Bring out the condemned.
Fired? But why?
Because, Monsieur Latouche, your last report contained numerous errors.
Sir, I triple-checked those figures. They're not in error. 10,000 livres simply vanished from His Majesty's treasury.
I'm sorry, Latouche. Good day.
Monsieur Latouche, they tell me you are a taxman.
Yes, sir.
Good. I have need of someone like you.
It's parasitism, plain and simple.
What's that mean?
It means greedy bastards skimming for themselves instead of doing their jobs. If you knew half the shit our boss's rats here.
Tell me about this boss of yours.
Very well. May the Father of Understanding guide you.
May the Father of Understanding guide us.
What would you have me do, Grandmaster?
I'm placing your services at the disposal of our agent on the convention.
Le Peltier?
Now, Peltier has his uses, but he's not our only friend in government. Monsieur Latouche, I present to you Monsieur Maximilien de Robespierre.
Monsieur, I understand Versailles is overrun with parasites.
Damn it. They're onto us again. It's not the best time, is it?
I'm on it. 2 seconds.
Okay, we're close, Initiate. Arnaud and Germain had some kind of confrontation within the next few months, but we don't know where or how it ended. We're counting on you to find out.
Got it. The portal's open.
If all goes well, this is your last forced migration.
Yeah, and if it doesn't go so well, you could go into hippocampal shock and take your meals through an IV for the rest of your life.
Let's not dwell on that, shall we? This might look familiar to you. We're back in medieval Paris, late 14th century. You're outside the city walls now. I suggest you find your way back. Is falling apart. Find the exit, fast. There. Follow my voice. Get to the exit, quickly! Okay, Initiate, let's finish this. You're almost home.
Things have changed a great deal since you left Paris.
A great deal to be set right.
And we're no closer to finding Germain.
That's not entirely true. I have a name.
Who?
Robespierre.
C'est amusant.
What's all this?
Robespierre. He's declared today a festival of the Supreme Being. A paean to the virtue of the nation and the citizen's duty toward it.
Why does that sound familiar?
As far as Templar doctrine goes, it's a loose interpretation.
We'll never get close to him in the middle of all this. We'd best retire and wait for a better opportunity. Oh? And what would that be? What now?
Robespierre is unassailable. He's got half the guard out in force. We'll never get within 10 yards of him.
Just what I said.
But he's not as popular as he was. The Purgers, the Supreme Being cult. If we can discredit him, he's finished.
A massive public spectacle is the perfect venue.
Exactly. Paint him as a dangerous lunatic and his power will evaporate like snow in April. But we'll need some convincing evidence.
I have an idea where to start. You coming?
Meet me after. I have my own arrangements to make.
Let's see. Incriminating evidence. Incriminating evidence. Publiciste de la Révolution française. The day after Marat died. That's no help at all.
Monsieur, as you have been the savior of the Republic, I beg you now to be my brother's savior as well. Even now he languishes in prison, arrested by patriots more zealous in their heroism than careful in their methods. No warrant for André's arrest was ever issued, and yet he remains imprisoned in Saint-Lazare under suspicion. I pray you do not recall my brother's writings in the Journal de Paris, coming as they did from an intemperate poet's heart. Rather, I beg you, if my own humble skills have been even the smallest of aid to our glorious revolution, spare my brother. In his writings, I see the burgeoning of France's greatest poet, a light that will shine for all time. Yours, in patriotism, Marie-Joseph Chenier.
Not quite what I'm looking for. Looks like a diary.
At exactly 5 in the morning, a general recall shall be sounded in Paris. This call shall invite every citizen, men and women alike, to immediately adorn their houses with the beloved colors of liberty, either by rehanging their flags or by embellishing their houses with garlands of flowers and greenery.
Hardly the sort of thing to topple a tyrant with. A letter.
Monsieur Robespierre, take care that you do not allow your personal ambitions to come before the great work. That which we do not for our own glory, but to remake the world into Malay's image. Germain.
his immortal hand by engraving in the hearts of men the code of justice and equality.
Not quite what I'm looking for.
Tyrants did not his fault at the very beginning to create the republic, making liberty, good faith, and justice the order of the day.
Merlin, Tallien, Bourdon. These are all deputies of the National Convention. Lists of political figures written in the hand of a man fond of sending his rivals to the guillotine. Yes, these should do nicely.
But he created the universe to celebrate his power. He created men to help and to love one another. And to attain happiness through the path of virtue. The author of nature links all mortals together in an immense chain of love and happiness.
Well?
A list of names. 50 or so deputies of the National Convention, all written in Robespierre's hand and all opposed to him.
I imagine those good gentlemen would be quite interested to know they're on that list. First... Monsieur Robespierre brought his own refreshments. Strike the guards. I have an idea.
Distract the guards. Right.
With the daggers of fanaticism and the poisons of atheism, they can no more tear the world from the daggers of fanaticism and the poisons of atheism, they can no more tear the world from in turn with the daggers of fanaticism and the poisons of atheism. People fear sacrilegious conspiracies. People fear no more their sacrilegious conspiracy.
Voilà un personnage suspect.
Horror that our guilty enemies want to drive from the republic. We must be generous, compassionate towards the unfortunate, and
Qui ont été présentés.
Vous avez gardé cet homme.
How did I get? Causes hallucinations. This will make him look mad. Now we have to make him look dangerous.
The list of names.
It must fall into the right hands, anonymously. If our involvement gets out, it'll tip Germain off.
Leave that part to me.
Hey! What are you afraid of? I've only ever killed a few hundred pellets! Now, disappear with him! Come and say hello, you crap! Fanaticism, the poisons of atheism, change, come here, you! I'm a patriotic decorator citizen! I love trading!
juste m'en aller. Ne me faites pas de mal. Laissez-moi partir.
But it is not in their power to annihilate you completely. Man, whoever you are, you can again think well. You can attach your transitory life to God himself and to immortality. Let nature thus regain all its magnificence and wisdom all its empire. The Supreme Being is not destroyed. Now, whoever you are, again think well of it. Let us be ardent and obstinate in our anger against storm times, imperturbable in the heat of danger, patient in our work, terrible during setbacks, marvelous and vigilant.
Conduct unbecoming. Me? Who the hell does Robespierre think he is?
Hold up your woeful head.
What is
You
it,
can
sir?
again raise your eyes to the sky with impunity.
Damn your eyes.
Let nature thus regain all its magnificence and wisdom all its empire. The Supreme Being is not destroyed.
Let us be generous toward those who are good, compassionate toward the unfortunate, inexorable toward the wicked, just toward everyone.
Let us be serious and discreet in all our deliberations, as men who determine the interests of the whole world. Let us not count on unalloyed prosperity, triumph without obstacles, or on anything that depends upon the fortune or perversity of another. People, fear no more their sacrilegious conspiracies. They can no more tear the world from the breast of its author than the remorse from their own hearts. Let us depend only on our constancy and our good. Again, think well of it. Let us be generous toward those who are good, compassionate toward the unfortunate, inexorable toward
That
the
should
wicked.
set things in motion.
What's that?
Let us
It is wisdom, above all, that our guilty enemies want to drive from the Republic. To wisdom alone does it belong to consolidate the prosperity of empire. It is for her.
Being a list of enemies of the revolution. 500 names here.
Robespierre's gone too far this time.
That's at the Fox in the Hen House.
Pity the hens. Now what?
We wait. It won't take long. Once Robespierre has lost the support of the people, he'll be no more use to Germain. When Germain abandons him...
He's vulnerable. Let's go.
Decide that don't owe you any. You're no
Plus de privilèges! Justice pour tous!
Bienvenue dans mon échoppe, citoyen.